I want to paint a picture for you here, and I want you to tell me if I've got it right or not, okay? One day, while feeling tired, overworked, and anxious, you're scrolling through the internet. It's a mindless thing you do, something to blow off steam and relax. Something you do so you don't have to think, because life is hard, you know? But one day, maybe it's the millionth day, who knows? But one day, you really ask yourself why you're doing it. You know, you got that voice in the back of your mind that's constantly whispering, don't do this, get up, go somewhere, participate, get your chores done, engage with others. But it's always so much easier to keep on scrolling, or so it seems. But yeah, you really ask yourself this time, why am I wasting so much time? You shudder to think just how much time you really have wasted. Is it weeks, months, years, decades? How long is it? If you're older, you start asking yourself what exactly you used to do before this thing called the internet came along. Vague dreams drift through your mind, but they're hard to grasp onto. The thing is, it's all become so negative for you, and you're not quite sure how it all happened. You scratch your head thinking, didn't this used to be fun? You're ashamed to admit to yourself that you've chosen many times to indulge in the dodgy headline, in the gossip, in the anger, in reading two people fighting in a comment section, in watching those people get what's coming to them. Yeah, give it to her, you say to yourself. Pretty shallow, huh? So, you make a decision, and this time you mean it, because you've made the decision before, but it never seemed to stick. But truly, this time you do mean it. You decide no more searching out the negative sites. No more reading the next sensationalist headline. No more of the schadenfreude. No more cynicism. You can find fun sites, learn lots of things, spend less time altogether on the internet, and do more offline. And so, this time, you actually do it, because this time you mean it. And for a while, a very short while, it's okay, and you feel a little better. Kind of how it used to be in the so-called internet old days. But then, something happens. You start feeling bad again. Wait a minute, you say to yourself. Isn't this what I've tried to avoid? Isn't this why I made so many changes in the first place? Didn't I want to stop this very feeling? So why do I still feel so bad? So, tell me, did I paint an accurate picture or not? Have you ever felt similar to this? Because I sure have. Have you ever felt like monumental time is being wasted by you? Like you've become someone you're not proud of? Like no matter where you turn in the world, it's filled with a ton of negativity. Why do we all feel so bad? This question has been asked before. I'm sure you've seen other videos of people talking about, what's going on here. Now, we know that advertisers do their best to make us lose confidence in ourselves, so we'll buy their products in order to boost our confidence, or so we hope. We know they've done this before, long before the internet. We know so-called public service agencies are trying to write the narrative about how we're supposed to feel. We know each, quote, side, unquote, of the uniparty, two sides of one coin, wants to dictate how we should live. We know the world is full of lies. We're adults. We know this. That's the whole reason we made the decision before. The decision to walk away from a good portion of it. The decision to not get caught up in the narrative and the lies. The decision to use the tool called the internet and not get used by it. So, why do we still feel so bad? If you found yourself happier social media influencers, happier videos, happier chat groups, because you wanted to get out of all the negativity, but then something strange happened, you need to pay attention and you'll notice some strange things. Interspersed throughout the mostly happy posts, you'll find something terribly sad or devastating or disgusting or cruel. I can't believe this happened, say all the commenters, all the caring people. Prayers and condolences are offered. And then life goes on until the next awful post or occurrence, oddly enough, often happening shortly just before bedtime. The algorithm behind the website algorithms knows so much about you, so very much. What you've clicked on, what you've liked, what you've disliked, when you cried, when you laughed, what you're afraid of. That's a big one, what you're afraid of. Are you afraid of heights, cold weather, losing your job, not looking good? Are you afraid of getting old, of dying, of being sick or in pain? Are you afraid of not fitting in? Are you afraid of fitting in? Are you afraid of your pet dying, of accidents and storms, of your car breaking down, of being too fat, too thin, not smart enough, poorly dressed, uneducated? Are you afraid of spiders or rats? What are you afraid of? We all have fears. It's pretty normal, but we don't go around sharing them with everybody, except we do. Most people have shared all of their inner workings with the master algorithm, and they don't even know it. But the algorithm knows it. So there you are, sitting in a chair, a little bored. So you go online. You laugh about a funny story. You smile and fall in love with the little kitten. You save a recipe that looks delicious. Then suddenly, you see something about a person who passed away in agony from a turbo cancer. You say the quick prayer that was requested of you. You go back to laughing at a funny clip. Then you see a preview of a video about that secret health thing you've been worrying about, and it looks ominous. But now you're back to the puppies and kittens and beautiful sunset photos. And then you somehow hear about an attack on a crowd of people with many casualties. And once again, no matter how hard you tried, you feel bad yet again. You see, this thing, whatever it is, this terrible master algorithm has a hold of your mind and whispers, "You're not going anywhere." Its purpose is not just to find statistics about you to sell to advertisers. That's child's play. They've been doing that forever. Its purpose is to completely reshape you, remake you, and reform you, to beat you down with your own fears so you won't fly too high, so you won't fly at all, to beat you down with your own fears, to hold you captive to an addictive wavelength that slowly eats away at your time, to steal your energy and thereby your life, truly your life. It's a way to control you, to control the narrative, to control the whole world, and to make sure you don't dare step out of line. And people willingly offer themselves up to it every single day. But why do they do it? Because they can. That's why. I'm sorry if you're looking for a deeper answer as to why the evil people in the world do the evil things they do. Usually it's just because they can. So what's the solution? Like any addiction, cold turkey. Cut it off. You've heard the biblical saying, if your right hand causes you to sin, cut it off and cast it from you. Sounds downright dreadful, doesn't it? Of course, I would hope people know it's not meant literally, but it does make a great point, doesn't it? Whatever is bothering you, in whatever secret, hidden, terrible form, cut it off. If you don't know exactly what it is that's bothering you, if you can't put your finger on it, here's a great way to find out what to do about it. If almost every time you sign off a certain website you feel bad, even if you supposedly read positive things on that site, if you feel anxious when you leave any online activity, cut it off. Because that site is not what you think it is. You don't have to analyze it to death like me, like I usually do. You don't have to do that. It's enough that you feel bad. If it feels wrong, it is wrong. Cut it off.